as he so often does in outlining the extent to which we have significant fiscal challenges that can be met with the kinds of reforms that we don't often talk about. The need to reform healthcare policies, healthcare decisions, things that get well beyond the rhetoric of balancing budgets. And on that, he and I agree enormously. And I look forward to engaging with him on the floor of the House and in other places on that topic again. But I do want to say one thing that is true about what the gentleman from Arizona was talking about with respect to addressing mandatory spending, reforming so-called entitlements with respect to Social Security and Medicare, and otherwise reforming those complex areas of our government, that if you can't tackle discretionary spending, you're not going to tackle mandatory spending. And importantly, and this is the critical part, you got to have the political willpower to address these things. And that's actually why I came to the floor this evening. America was drawn in to an engaging debate among the members of Congress that represent them in the People's House last week. C-SPAN, not constricted by the rules of the House, was able to have cameras zeroing in on the members of this body as we were debating last week. And people were drawn into the conversations, people on both sides of the aisle, and the drama of the debates and how we would choose the Speaker of the House and then whether we had passed the rules package. But here I am on January 11th, 2023 in the new Republican majority, and I am alone.
Uh-oh, friends. I have bad news to inform you about this evening. So it is happening very soon. Lawmakers have confirmed that cuts to Social Security and Medicare may become official in just a few months. This may mean huge benefit changes for millions of seniors and retirees. Hundreds of dollars may be cut from monthly checks. So friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of these new details. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community and to show my appreciation, I will be doing weekly giveaways. If you'd like to enter this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the more likely your chances of winning these giveaways. House Republicans elected Representative Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House after a historically lengthy election process. But this could be bad news for some retirees. That is because of the types of concessions that McCarthy had to make to secure his seat. Reporting over the past few days strongly suggests that those concessions are related to entitlement programs like Medicare and Social Security, which Republicans have been against for many decades. According to Business Insider, to win over holdouts in the House Freedom Caucus, McCarthy struck a series of concessions that include opening debate on spending bills and vows not to raise the debt limit without major cuts to the likes of Social Security and Medicare. That has become more clear as the week has advanced. CNN News has reported that GOP leaders gave a presentation to Republican House members outlining their budget and spending priorities. Other lawmakers have discussed that the spending priorities were vague, but mentioned reforms to mandatory spending programs that could include Medicare and Social Security. Those cuts would likely make expenses tighter for doctors and put vital health care out of reach for some older Americans. According to CNN News, if healthcare providers get less money through Medicare, they will not be able to hire as many nurses, doctors, and other staff, as well as fund necessary equipment for their services. It affects the quality of care patients are able to receive and can even impact how many Medicare patients that a healthcare provider can take on. Democrats expressed relief when they maintained control of the Senate and won more House seats than projected after the midterm elections in November. But it looks like some Republicans are already strong-arming the policy direction of the renewed majority. Policy experts told Insider there is reason to fear for the faith of major programs that help seniors in the United States. Kevin McCarthy's eventual election was delayed by the House Freedom Caucus, a nearly 50-strong group of far-right Republicans who are dead set against what they consider excessive government spending. Their agenda is not explicit about what that means for Social Security and health care plans, but some have pointed out that the Republican Study Committee's 2023 plan shows that those programs may be on the chopping block. For example, Republicans propose converting Medicaid and Affordable Care Act subsidies to block grants, which would cut spending by about $3.6 trillion over the next 10 years. So dear friends, what are your thoughts on this? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Rising prices have hammered the United States economy this year, as crisis-era stimulus checks and supply chain problems have triggered the worst bout of inflation in 4 decades. That financial pressure has forced millions of Americans to dip into their savings just to make ends meet. And the situation has been especially challenging for retired workers who are on Social Security, according to a recent survey from the Motley Fool. In fact, 85% of retired workers say rising prices are stretching their budgets. So inflation causes money to lose value over time. For instance, $100 will buy fewer goods and services today than it did 5 years ago, and it will buy much less than it did 5 decades ago. So in other words, the cost of living tends to get a little higher with each passing year. So an annual COLA is applied to Social Security benefits to help offset that trend. Year to date, the CPIW has increased by an average of 8.8%. That means a 5.9% COLA that was applied to benefits last year needed to be almost 3 full percentage points higher to completely offset the impact of inflation. That means Social Security benefits lost buying power in 2022, and that shortfall hit retired workers very hard. The average benefit paid to retired workers was $1,657 per month in January 2022. But if the COLA had been 8.8%, the average benefit would have been $1,702 per month. That means the average retired worker should have received an extra $45 in monthly income from Social Security, meaning that the shortfall was $540 for the full year. So dear friends, what are your thoughts about all of this? Do you think that the COLA for this year should have been much higher? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, my greatest and amazing, beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this evening. My friends, thank you so very, very much for being part of this community and watching the new videos that I post. To say thank you, I will be announcing winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway weekly. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's giveaway, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos. And then, friends, comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Thank you, my friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.